So today we are going live, and I have a very special person with a lot of questions. So I'm trying her to, yes, I think I have sent her a request. Wait. Happy Ganesh Chaturthi, Shudhi sir. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Whatever you want regarding interior designing, please send me DM. I tried to get back to you more. I, I think this live is not going to happen. I don't know what is happening. Meanwhile, I will try to answer a few of your questions. What are the price of interior Mata design? Designs are, we have different budgets for different projects. So you can go to visit our website www.interiormata.com, and there everything is mentioned. It is pretty clear कि हम लोग किस किस बजट में काम करते हैं, and we have like she's
Hi, finally. We've been trying since past 15-20 minutes.
I know, right? We are trying to be live for last probably 15 minutes.
Seriously, I've got no idea what went wrong.
I don't know. Probably.
Okay, instead of yeah, instead of you giving my introduction, I was supposed to give you an introduction.
No, it's okay. Okay,
Anyways,
we can start. At least we're live now. Okay.
Yeah, great. So, sorry guys, this was supposed to be from our channel, Homes Under Budget, but unfortunately it was not happening. We couldn't join her. So it came to her live, now her channel, and we are live from her channel. So still I'll be giving my introduction as well as hers. So yeah, well, this is basically Homes Under Budgets, which is an series that we are continuing with, which is called a Co-rridor series. So welcome back to an exciting another episode of our Co-rridor series. So my name is Sushmita, and yes, I will be the host for you tonight, not the guest. So I'm the co-founder of Homes Under Budget, which is an affordable modular interior company based in Bangalore. So I'm thrilled to have you all joined us today for our fifth episode, basically. And we've got a remarkable guest, which everybody knows now. She's a creative genius who has transformed spaces into breathtaking works of art. So a true icon in the world of interior designing. So known by her online name, Interior Mata. Please give a warm virtual welcome to the one and only Ananya. Thank you so much for joining, Ananya.
Thank you so much.
Yeah, just a minute. I'll just share this link to our viewers as well, like my page.
Sure. And this is going to be, I think, my first live on Instagram. So, I never do lives, but probably I'll do more moving forward.
You should actually. See, so many viewers are there for you. Good. So without further delay, let's begin with the question answer session. Okay.
Sure.
And guys, to the viewers, like if you have any questions, please comment like in the comment you put so that we can actually see the questions. Otherwise, it will just keep going. So I might lose a few questions. Great. So to start off with, could you share a bit about your journey, like into the world of interior designing? Like what inspired you to pursue this creative path?
So most of you already know that I have done my engineering, electrical engineering actually. And during my second year, I was not happy with my courses. And I was from childhood only, I'm a creative person, and I felt I was not belonging to the degree I was doing there. So I started looking for other options, and I came to know about interior designing. I remember spending hours in crossword just to read about the interior designing world and to make sure that I am going to the right field. I continued with my engineering degree, but at the same point of time, I did an interior designing diploma. during my third year of my college, and fourth year I did an internship while pursuing my engineering degree. So this is
Wow.
how I came to know that, okay, this is the line I'm going to take forever, and I'm going to be really happy. And being honest, guys, after 10 years, I don't regret my decision. I absolutely love my career. I am thrilled to be. At that time also, I was thrilled becoming an interior designer, and today also I love my career. So it was an worth decision that I took. That is how
Great.
I started. Initial days was in Kolkata, then Mumbai, and now in Vadodara, and probably all over India we are doing projects.
Okay, so you're settled in Barodara right
Yes,
now.
yes, right now, yes.
Okay, great. So your portfolio boasts an array of stunning designs, which I also have been seeing. So could you highlight a particular project that holds a special place in your heart, like something which stands out from the rest of the entire projects you have been
Yes.
doing?
I would say two. I won't name one. Recently, we did a project for Nikita, one of our client in Mumbai, and she was so open-minded that we tried this new thing, that fluid design. Everything was arched and carved, and I love that project because we got into that point that we sat with the client, we discussed everything, all the materials, and it was a beautiful project. We don't see those kind of projects every day in India. And to get a client, to understand the concept that I'm presenting, it requires a lot of patience and understanding also between us, me and my client. So it happened, and we finished that project, and I loved how it went. The client loved it, and all of our subscribers loved it. So this was one of the project, and another project that we never named the client because of some their personal reason, but we did this Madhubani painting on the wall, and we actually designed their entire life on that painting. And it was in
Wow.
Ahmedabad. Yes, it's a traditional project.
That was in a
Yes,
balcony or somewhere,
yes,
right?
yes.
Some
It was the
balcony wall.
entrance balcony. Yes.
Yeah,
And I
yeah,
loved
yeah.
it because, interior Mata is all about customizing things as per your requirement, because we find interior designer everywhere, but the customization that we think, like, client wanted a design, right? Like something as per her requirement. But then the designing that we did, the artist sat with her for 2 days to understand what she
Mm.
has been through in her life, and
Wow,
designing it on the wall. It was a beautiful experience, and at the end we were really happy that we could give her something like that. So these two projects
great.
were really special for me.
It's pretty unique, that painting is actually.
Thank you so much.
So next would be balancing functionality and aesthetics is a key to interior designing, right?
Right.
How do you approach and how do you keep this balance ongoing in all your projects?
So for me and for my team entirely, first we focus on the functionality of a project, because we have to understand that the client have to live there. It is the creativity comes later. And as we speak about interior designing, it is a combination of art and science, right? So first we prefer the science. That means technically we have to be perfect. We have to make sure that we have enough leg space, we can move around. That has to be the first focus. Second, we focus on the budget. Whatever client, there are certain budgets that we work with, but whatever budget they are bringing, coming up to us, Canada, we have this amount of budget. We try to make sure that we are nearby to that, right? And third comes the aesthetic. So this comes all together, but the aesthetics are also very important. Some clients ask for something modern, some ask for something traditional. So we make sure, sometimes we get the treadmill design also combining these two designs. And at the end, we want to deliver what they want. So science comes first and art comes last when it comes to at our project. Also, we design thing all of our project. We understand that every client is different, so providing them what they want has to be very customized. So we do ask a lot of personal questions. Sometimes it gets weird also, but because of that, like, I remember literally, like, day before
Yeah.
yesterday, I asked a client, do you have a lot of expensive perfumes? And she was like, what are you asking? Because it is so expensive. And and she wants to display, then I will make a cabinet with glass shutters. Otherwise,
Hmm.
it will be plain shutters, right? So
Yeah.
that is the point of question was that. So it gets awkward sometimes, but we do ask a lot of question, and that helps us to provide them exactly the home they are
The
looking
best.
for. Yes.
Correct, correct, correct. Absolutely correct. Agreed to
So
that.
next time, if I
So
ask
for
you if you have expensive perfume, please don't think that I'm going to steal them or anything. It is just for
strictly professional. Great. So for those aspiring to dive into interior design, what piece of advice do you have for them? Like anything particular for them to navigate into this field?
Yes, know your softwares because right now, if you don't know AutoCAD or Google SketchUp or 3D Max and you want to become an interior designer, it will be very hard for you to explain your clients what you want to express, right? You have to express
Hmm.
your design. That only can happen through your designs. And the
Hmm.
way right now clients are understanding through this like softwares like 3D Max and Google SketchUp. So these are the basic software you have to learn it very well, give you 100% in it, because if you want to create something unique also design wise, it will be very
Hmm.
hard for you to explain. If you can express it, create the 3D design and show it to them, probably the client will agree with you. So these two
Hmm.
softwares has to be learned very well and make sure that you know it by your heart. And
Hmm.
definitely the materials and everything will come later with experience. You will learn how to deal with the client and everything.
Hmm.
But these softwares during your college period will be very important for you.
True.
And it will land you to a very good job also. If you know good
The
softwares, it will
softwares,
land you to
yes,
yes, it will land you to a very
actually.
good job. Yes.
Okay. So,
Practical experience we have. Sometimes we hire people
yeah.
with less creativity, but they know the softwares because I know if I just brush them well, they will come up with a good design. But
Hmm.
if they don't know the software at all, it will be very hard for me to teach the software.
Correct.
So that becomes a little difficult.
Yeah, true. Even I have been facing that actually with my employees.
Sorry.
Okay. So our audience is eager to learn from you. So could you share a golden tip like that can be applicable, like if you apply it instantly to your living home,
Mhm.
it will give like it will enhance the aesthetics of the living house. Any particular golden tip?
Okay, lighting, guys. Lighting is very important. Just don't go with the basic lighting. Go for indirect lighting. Try different types of lighting, and it will
Hmm.
enhance your space. If you don't have false ceiling, don't worry. Just add some
Hmm.
corner lights, table lamps. Experiment with your lighting. It will change your existing home also. Just won't tube lights are big no right now. I know there
Yeah.
are a lot of companies who has come up with a lot of like experimental tube lights also,
Yeah.
but no, 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 don't
Those
go with that.
batten lights and all
Yes,
that.
all I get a lot of requests, but I understand like for the basic requirements, those are fine. But if you
Hmm.
want to add some aesthetics, go with some good lighting options.
Great. So we got the point as lighting.
Yeah, because it will
Great.
change. Like you can try it. It's not expensive also, and
Yeah,
even
yeah.
putting rice lights are beautiful. Just put it and it
Just
will
put
just
the
keep.
even the fairy lights
Yes,
you put in one corner
yes,
of the
those are
curtain, that
always
itself
the
will be
best.
so
Yes, and
beautiful.
it will immediately, how happy we are during Diwali, we can be happy
Yeah.
throughout the year just by putting those.
True.
Just turning into
Great.
a very funny session.
Yeah. Seriously. Actually, there are a lot of messages are
I
coming
can see
in.
that.
Shall we take
We'll
some?
address
Let me see. Actually, I think you'll be getting the messages as
yes.
such. Mata, how are you?
I'm good. I'm good. I know I'm little cheese and
Okay.
chili flake लगा के shall I start like I keep asking like shall I start like a proper माता आशीर्वाद करते हुए घूमूं, because sometimes the
Seriously?
subscribers followers they come up to like namaste mata. I'm like okay tathastu I would start saying that. अगर कोई किसी दिन हो गया ना you won't don't get surprised that especially after
Yeah,
Narayan
I can imagine you wearing a nice big bindi and like tying your
tathastu
hair and becoming the yeah, Tatasu. I'm
right.
actually not being able to say. Okay. So great. I'll move on to my questions.
Sure, sure.
Uh, yeah. Beyond design, we are curious about your daily life. So I guess you've purchased a new house, na?
I did.
है ना? Yeah.
Yes.
And you're putting up the
Now
reels very
अभी
quite
सब
often.
कमेंट करना चालू करेंगे कि what happened, what happened.
uh, yeah, but what happened to it? Like suddenly there were no reels, nothing was coming up. So, but still, it's completely a personal thing. But how does Ananya's dream home look like? Like,
Uh, Very
we would
basic.
all want to know that.
I would say very basic. I grew up in a very, I won't say small town, but it was near to nature. So
Hmm.
my home express who I am as a person. I have a lot of wood, the bed. Everything is very basic. I haven't played with a lot of materials. Everything I tried, natural material a lot. And I always wanted to have a very soothing and calming home, and that is what I have made so far. I have shifted during February, guys. Please, I'm sorry, I haven't posted any video. I was going through some personal things, and because of that, I stopped actually shooting video at my home. And I resumed, but I don't feel like shooting at home right now, so I'm not forcing myself. Those will come. I have like stocked up like years of video of my home at my computer. For few of them are already edited. Probably after a few days, I started feeling better, like a month ago. But slowly, I'll get back to the shooting. That's why I haven't continued with my YouTube series. But I thought let's go with the Varanasi series, and prepare you people. Get the other videos will come.
Slow
So I'll start working on
and steady.
yes. But it is quite
Oh, okay.
exhausting. Huh? But like I can do 200 projects client ka, but then when it comes to my home, I'll be the
Yes.
laziest person to finish my home for sure.
Okay. So, what is the status of the home
I
right
have
now? Is it completed or
shifted
it's
during
still?
February. No, it is
Oh,
done.
okay.
Only like I would say 5% work is left. That is just the
Okay.
wallpapers and everything.
The
And I don't want to
decor
like
part.
put.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, I don't want to like put everything right away, like the art
Mm-hmm.
pieces, the decor piece, because I know we travel, we see so many things.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
probably want to pick a few things from here and there. So I don't want to
Yeah.
like jumble up everything. I have a lot of like
Okay.
empty walls, a lot of textured walls. I will fill up
Okay.
with time.
Gradually.
Yes.
Okay. Great. So beyond design, sorry, design trends come and go. So what timeless elements or styles do you think will never go out of fashion?
Trends. पहले तो I do have big problems with any kind of trends because I see like we did this molding bit wala design during
Hmm.
early 2020 and it is
Hmm.
everywhere now. Now how will you find your home unique from another project, right? All homes
Hmm.
are doing right now the same. So that is a big
Yeah.
no-no for at least India Mata. I keep telling my team also like don't repeat your designs. If a single designer is doing 3 projects also,
Hmm.
I keep asking them to experiment with the design.
Hmm.
Being that said, I think timeless designs are like the Indian designs, right? We see so many things. They are sustaining for 200, 300, I mean 500,000 years. And all those
Hmm.
designs are so beautiful. The materials are sustaining, the designs are sustaining. So going with the Indian traditional design, at least few elements of it will make your home timeless. Don't go if you are loving the trend, go with like there. You remember the phase where everyone is like घर बोहो बना देते हैं, घर बोहो बना देते हैं, and we see
Hmm.
the trend now dying, right? It will stay. Any trend will stay for 2 3 years. Probably it will come back in next 10 years, 20 years. But your home will not probably will not stay at the same home for next 20 years. Better to go with some timeless things like traditional homes, some cane chairs. That's why I use a lot of canes in my project.
Hmm.
You will see
Hmm.
veneers, woods, and natural
Hmm. Yeah.
textures because these are timeless, like zoomers, chandeliers, beautiful chandeliers. This will stay with
Hmm.
you forever. So I would say trends are good. Those are good, but try to add few traditional elements at your home that will make your home different from others.
Great. I have some questions for you here.
Sure.
Um, Sorry. We have Priyanka. Ananya ma'am, it's my dream to work under you as an intern. I hope we will meet soon.
Okay, we are taking in interns, a lot of interns right now, and also Interior Mata is growing. So we have opened up in different places. So you have to email me at hr@the rate of Interior Mata. .com, and you will get all those details in our socials also. And you just email us if I like your portfolio, our team will get in touch with you, and if it works out, we can work together. As simple as that.
Surely. Surely. Guys, if anybody is looking for Bangalore, please do opt for Homes Under Budget. We are also
Yeah.
open for interns. So somebody with the name of Shallu is asking, ma'am, three things which you love or unique in your project.
Okay. See, we do projects like I learned about this word design thinking in 2017, and I love this word because every time you do any project, it has to be what you want to create and what the client exactly is asking for. So the combining these two, every project has to be unique because every person is unique. So I would say first thing is understanding your client's requirement and giving them exactly what you want. It can be different for different client, so no judgment there. Second thing is you have to understand where the client is coming from. Probably some of your clients might ask, okay, something that your mind will be blown, right? Okay, this can be something that the client is asking, but that's their life, and you have to understand where they are coming from, right? And provide them
Correct.
as it is. And
Correct.
third, add your aesthetics. It is very important to add your aesthetics also to the project. Like I'll tell you, we did a design consultation probably during February and March, and because of some personal reason I was not available at office. I came back, I saw the design, the clients approved the design. I asked my team to change it, not like the entire thing, the things I feel like is not relatable to interior Mata. I asked my team to change it, and they did, and the client approved it, and we are executing the project right now. It is very important to put your essence and communicate that to your client that okay, we are changing these
Correct.
parts because it is something, there are new material has come up, or because we do like consultation since day one. When you buy your home, reach out to us, we can start with the electrification, the tiles consultation, everything. We will provide you everything. So we get projects which are like in due for 2 years, 1 year, that long. But then when it comes to the actual execution, probably the new materials has come up. We have grown as a designer. Probably something better has come up in their budget also. We do suggest them. So you do have to add on to this. And luckily, touch wood, all of my clients are very supportive. They understand this thing. Like they have come to Interior Mata because of certain choices. And they always try, at least 99% of the time, they actually agree to whatever we are suggesting because we do it very politely. We are not rude about it.
See, what I feel is that if you actually give the knowledge to the customer, they will understand it.
Yes.
It's not like if you just say that this is what it is, obviously nobody will be actually saying yes to it. They need to know why.
Exactly.
If you are able to explain it, then everybody is going to be with us.
Exactly. And
That is what.
sometimes also clients are coming up to us because they want that expertise opinion, right? They want to
Yes,
know,
yes.
like, it is not just a structure they are making, right? The customization between the structure is important because that's why people are hiring professionals. So it is very
Correct.
important to give your 100% to 100% to all of your clients. So that is, I think, we make difference from, I won't say like most of the companies, because there are a number of companies who are doing very good projects, but at least we differentiate from the regular companies, I would say.
Great. Great. So, from concept to completion, what does your typical design process entail? Like, how do you ensure that your customer's vision comes to life? What is the exact process that you follow?
Initially, we start working with, we are a designing firm. So we initially focus on the designing part. So we take good 30, 40 days of time to design a project. It's a huge time, but then you see the communication between us and the client. You will understand why it is important, because we do changes on the 3D, we do multiple discussions about the aesthetics. It is a process. And if you take like, does it ever happen that you have gone to a flat and the first flat you see, you buy it? It hardly happens, right? You see 20 flats and then buy it. Same with the design discussions also. You have
True.
to understand the client. So it takes little time. And then we design the whatever the client is asking for. then we do go for the quotation part as per client's requirements. So initially only we let the client know this is going to be, if it is your budget, we will provide designs as per your budget. If the clients are agreeing good, and if they are increasing their budget during the execution, during the design phase only, we let them know, ठीक है, इतना आप you are asking for this, it will the quotation might increase by 5%, 10%. Once the designing and quotation phase is done, we go for the execution. The execution process is as per city, as per project, you know that. And I try to be, at the final stage. We can't shoot all the project, but at least for the handovers, I try to be there so that we provide soft furnishing and decoratives. Soft furnishing and decoratives changes a lot of things like the art piece, because we source it from all over India. So those things changes a lot. If we are not going there or the client is executing the project by themselves, in that case, we provide links of everything so that they can go and buy it. And we are open for a consultation throughout the year. So whenever you are connecting us, after your designing is done, everything we have taken the consultation or everything, if you are stuck somewhere, so Interior Mata team will be here. So we always connect, and there are team leaders who are taking care of multiple projects. So they will be always informed about the certain projects. If the designer has left also, we can always provide it. And also I am always there. So I know about all of my projects. So in case no one is there, I will be there to guide you about what happened. If, it happened actually. One of our project, the contractor left during the project because they were executing. Then we sent our contractor to finish the project, and we finished it on time, and the clients were really happy because we want to give them the best. But then they sometimes, because of the budget, because of the timeline, because of XYZ reason, they think probably the contractor will do better, and we don't mind that. We don't mind that because our first target is to provide good designs. Every home should be a beautiful home. That's our first target. So we don't force for the execution. But then if you are coming for the execution, we will make sure that you get the best services, best qualities as per our availability.
Great. So could you explain an experience where initially too much of hiccups was there in your project, but later in the final stage, it came out really beautiful and the customer was great, like very happy about it? Anything?
I would say my home. I am the customer.
Seriously? Okay.
Because I take my clients' project. Oh, I'm so sorry.
No
Guys. I take my clients' project seriously. Then in my home, it happened like, oh my God, I'm a bad client for myself. Because I was not paying attention to things. I did some mistakes, and it was so silly that I was laughing on my decision. And it was silly to do all those things. But now I'm really happy when I'm staying here. I'm really happy I made those mistakes, because this will remind me कि नहीं, अच्छा है कि मेरे घर पे कर लिया, client के घर पे नहीं किया. Like I legit redid my kitchen again because I was not happy how it was looking, and I wanted to introduce cane in my kitchen. Then I went ahead and made cane shutters for my kitchen. I think that was first. You guys will see it because I like make cane to chahiye. Then we sandwiched the cane and made cane shutters for my kitchen. So I am my boss, guys. This is my.
That's unique, actually. I thought you'd say some kind of a project.
This is my project. I am my boss.
Okay. So we have creativity can sometimes hit the roadblocks, like basically when we continuously doing projects, right? So one point of time, sometimes we might feel that, nahin, isse zyada I'm not coming up with anything unique, again and again doing the same thing. So how do you reignite your creative sparks when faced with design challenges?
So I never faced it technically. I am lucky that way. But because of whatever was happening in my family with my dad's health, I was not paying attention to what I was doing. So I was not happy whatever the creation I did. And still during this time, we did good projects, right? I feel like if you're feeling, setback, just take some time and understand why it is happening, right? And address it. So probably it can be something personal. For me, it was personal, my dad's health. For you, it can be something else. Probably your health is not fine. Probably something else is happening in your body. Probably your relationship is not working well. Probably you are not happy in the company you are working. There can be 200, 300, 500, I don't know, in number of reasons. You have to understand why it is happening and note it down. So I remember I used to write it down the days I was not feeling okay. And then when I started, seeing that, going back, seeing that, I realized there is a pattern. Because of this, it is happening. So I was not too hard on myself. I was not forcing myself to create more content. I was not forcing myself to take more projects. I focused on myself and my family. I prioritized that. And now when things are different, I can go back to my work and be myself. So it is not a creative block, I would say. It is more like a personal block. If you just address the problem, source of the problem, I think your problem will eliminate, and it can be creative. And take a leave, whatever you are doing, take a leave, go for some travel, meet some new people, and your mind will be refreshed. Probably will come up with good ideas.
Correct. That's actually a kind of a Mata who's telling that.
I know. Exactly. I don't know. I don't have my lipstick. Yeah. अभी मैं on video में तिलक डाल के
Okay. Many admire how you infuse your personal touch into your designs. Can you reveal a design element that you've incorporated into your projects as a signature touch?
I think my subscriber or followers would know this more. I remember specifically there was a phase everyone used to call me and say like Ananya's touch is missing, or Ananya, like we want Ananya touch in our project. I realized that the touch is mostly about the materials that I use. I don't go with the trending materials. I don't go with the trending design. Rather than that, I try to understand the client's requirement and try to create something new. So I would say like I have experimented with cane a lot, and I think 99% of my clients will come and say, Kananya, we want to use canes at my project. I love using veneer, natural wood, natural stone, anything natural which are already available in the nature, and use them at your home. So these are the things I feel like are the main key point of Interior Mata project. And it is not like we are not working with trending materials also. We do work with them. But then it makes a huge, difference, as we spoke earlier also.
Yeah.
It makes a huge difference. We use some traditional elements, some traditional materials at your home. And it makes a huge changes. It does, like I would say, like after using Kota, I used Kota in my flooring for my home also. I would choose Kota every day over any Italian marble, because the feeling every time I wake up, in the morning, and you rest your foot in this flooring, and it feels good. So I don't regret any decision that I have made. So natural materials are any day better than whatever available in the market. The plastics and everything that we are using, they are trendy. It is pretty, guys. It's pretty, but at the end, dal chawal hi khana hai, so it's better. Have some dal chawal at your home also. Biryanis are not
That's cute. Okay. So, Ananya, we are curious to know what a regular day looks like in your life as a successful interior designer and an entrepreneur. So, could you walk us through your typical day, like from the time you wake up till the time you go back to bed? So, how do you manage your tasks, and do you schedule your works, or how does it work for you?
I do right now, because I do have lot of things in my plate. We do social media, YouTube. We have to work on the quotations, design. The entire team kind of depends on me sometimes also. They can take individual decisions, but sometimes we travel. So with all of this, I try to schedule all of my work and try to make sure that, so I learn from my mistake. I don't know if, so I don't repeat. I try not to repeat whatever I am doing. If it is a mistake, I don't try not to repeat. So if I have made a mistake in previously, like for some reason the project has been delayed, or some reason I haven't done a good enough job, so I'll not repeat it. So I make sure that I note down everything I have. some apps in my phone that schedules my work. I note it
Okay.
down for the next day work. Also, because I have different team in my office, the design team, then the HR team, then the BDM teams. So there are multiple teams working under me. So every team is expecting something from me from the next day. So
Uh-huh.
we have the WhatsApp group, they schedule. They say next day tomorrow we have to do at least these things, like Ananya, ma'am, you have to do these things, so that I can add on to my list also, so that I don't miss it. It is possible
Okay.
because we are still smaller scale, but I'm sure in larger scale also we want to somehow scale it, this process, because it works really well. Once you know
Mm-hmm.
that you have to do these things tomorrow or this week, you will be mentally prepared. Sometimes we ऐसा होता है कि हम मिस कर देते हैं 2-3 चीजें, but then you
Yeah.
know that you have to do this 20 things, right?
Mm-hmm.
Once it is done, you are free to go home. It can be at 4, it can be at 6, it can be at 10 at night, but you are free
Correct.
to go home.
Mm.
So I do it
Good. So
proud.
जितना भी task you have made, make sure make sure कि वो खत्म करके फिर you go back to sleep.
Yes.
Then
And
it
वो
doesn't
मेरे
become
पास
a
ना
kind
एक
of a
था
hmm.
कि मेरा एक प्रॉब्लम, एक देयर वाज अ फेज इन माय लाइफ, लाइक इट वाज अ गुड एनफ फेज जहाँ पे मैं ना सब कुछ डिले करती थी कि कल करेंगे कल करेंगे कल करेंगे वो
Procrastination.
यस. एंड इट went on for so long that it piles up. At the end of the day you have to do
Yes.
it. So
Yes.
I
Yes.
realized कि नहीं, that if it is urgent, I have to do it. I remember my YouTube manager Varsha used to tell me, "Ananya, prioritize your work. Ananya, prioritize your work." Varsha, if you're seeing this, thank you so much. It took me 3-4 years to understand it, but I am prioritizing my work now.
Great. So, Ananya, your journey has been truly inspiring. So, as we wrap up, could you give us a sneak peek into your upcoming projects? Like anything special we can expect?
Yes. Yes,
That's
I'm
it.
really
Yes.
happy, guys. I'm experimenting. We are back. Like, I am back as a person, as a human being. And I feel like I was missing like, I was not my 100% for a long time. And finally, I am finally at my, 100%. And we are experimenting with designs and materials. We are experimenting with a lot of things, customization of each furniture that later on come. But we are experimenting right now with a lot of designs which are mostly into our field, treadmills. And I'm really excited because we are going to see some excellent work, not because we are doing it is excellent, but it is excellent in nature, uh, because the experimentation is there. We are not going with the trends, we are trying to create something unique, and you will see those. There are multiple projects which are lined, and I am like, every day I wake up, I get so excited. Like, I get to design this project, I get to design that project, and my clients are so supportive in terms of this, and they understand, okay, this is the design the team is providing as per their requirement only. Like,
Mhm.
there is a project that I get to make a Harry Potter themed bedroom. I mean, oh
Wow.
my god, oh my god, this is such a dream come true. I know this is like sounds very kiddish, but what, like, and then
You're
there are
lucky to
two other
have
projects.
such kind of customers, actually. It's
Yes,
very
and
difficult. It's rare
yes,
to get such kind of customers,
yes,
actually.
and I was today only. I was, I was sitting with my team, and I was like, "This is the. I'm really excited about it." There are projects like you try to, you experiment, and then there are projects when the opportunity walks up to you, and you're like,
Yeah.
"Okay, you are doing a project like this." And those customization of every little things, the lights and the mirror and everything. I know it
Yeah.
is going to be so exciting, so I'm thrilled about it.
Great.
Uh,
So we got a sneak peek of your upcoming projects in that case. Good. So lastly, what legacy do you hope to leave behind in the world of interior design?
oh my god. Ah. I would say this is a very like heavy question. I remember reading about it. Uh, create a home where you can be happy, and it can be anything for you. Your happiness doesn't have to be, relatable to someone else. It can be whatever you like. Make your home with it. explain, you are seeing a trend, I understand it's trend, but then the customize a little, even small little details, it matters a lot. So if whenever if I any day become like someone, very well known, I'll make sure that
You're
every
already
client,
well known.
no, not like that,
और
the
कितना?
scale I'm talking about, the scale
Okay.
I'm talking about, I feel like I'll make sure that all of my clients are getting specially customized things for them. And no matter what scale it is, it can be a 2 BHK, it can be a hotel, it can be anything, but it has to be customized as per a person's requirement. I think that will make or break the industry. Yeah.
Great.
No,
Nice.
no
So the
jealous.
actually, a lot of messages are coming for your home tour.
Guys, please meet me at Vadodara. I will give you a personal home tour. Uh, Guys,
Okay.
so
Yeah.
the thing is, give me some time. I am good now. I am back, but there are few personal things that I have to take care still. Let me do that first, and then I'll shoot the hell out of this home.
Each
And
and
like
every corner.
every little corner, you can come and like live with me in this home. I won't mind. But just give me some time. I am pretty sure that we will love it. And we did it differently for sure. You will relate to this home uh, for sure. But just give me some time. I have to take care of some personal things, and then I'll come back and shoot and go crazy about it. Just give me some time.
Surely. So, before we end this episode, Ananya, is there anything you would like to say to our viewers? Like any final thoughts or inspiration or any advice?
Create something that makes you happy. At the end of the day, if you're not happy at your own home, it will not make sense. So make sure that every time you are reaching out to a person, if you're even if you're living in a rented apartment, the rented videos I did, I will definitely, probably recreate few of the designs, uh, add few elements that will represent who you are, and make sure that whenever you are reaching out to your designer, it doesn't have to be us, it can be anyone, it can be you also. Make sure that you are expressing your thoughts to your interior designer, and
The
make
sync is
sure,
very important.
yes, the sync is very important. The flow, it is like, I don't say we are doctors of home, but it is like, understanding deeply your client and giving them exactly what they want
Hmm.
will change it. So even if you are, making your own home, make sure that you note down things that you like. Probably you like black clothes, probably you like linens, probably you like cottons, probably you like silk. So make sure that you add all those little elements at your home. Probably you like a lot of plants, so all those things will actually make your home, differentiate your home from others. And if you can't figure it out that what you like, then reach out to me.
Reach out to me as well, please.
Reach out to me.
Okay, great. That was a great piece of advice. And there you have it, folks. An insightful and inspiring conversation with the incredible Ananya, aka Interior Mata. Thank you,
It was a
Ananya, for
pleasure.
grace.
We had fun. It felt like not felt like it never felt like a live. It rather felt like a discussion we are
Like just
having
a
personally.
discussion.
Discussion,
Yeah,
and I hope you
same here.
enjoyed.
Me too. Thank you, Ananya, for gracing us with your presence and sharing your insights and
Yeah.
experiences. And also, one more thing. This particular, as it's from your side, it's a live, right? So could you please share it in your post so that
Yes,
and tag us
will.
also?
Yes, I will.
That will be helpful for us.
Yes.
Yeah. To our
Guys,
audience,
यार, people are saying Jai Mata Di, yaar, Jai Mata Di, ठीक है?
next level.
Next level. ठीक है, मतलब Jai Mata Di,
Okay.
guys. Take
And
care.
to our audience, yeah, remember to follow Ananya's journey for
Yes.
more
And
design
more
inspiration,
songs
hacks.
also.
Sure. And for more design inspiration, tips and hacks, and also do follow us at Homes Under Budget. Anybody looking for interiors in Bangalore, please do reach out to us. And also currently we have started online consultation in Pan India. So most welcome. Please do try us
Congratulations.
once. Thanks. Until next time, keep creating, keep designing, and keep transforming spaces into homes. So this is the Corridor series signing off. Stay tuned for more exciting episodes. Thank you, Ananya. Thank you
Thank
guys
you
so
so much,
much.
guys.
Love.
Bye.
And I'll be seeing you very shortly because I'm planning
Yes,
to
in
come
person.
live with you
Yes.
again.
Yes, in person. But take care, guys.
Great.
Bye. Love you.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Thank you so much. Bye.